bike ambassadors and I volunteer and they're really trying to limit bikes to full assist.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to have them up there anymore.
And
they need to go to the bike shop because people are renting them.
Yep.
And they're using the full assist and they're not supposed to.
Right.
And they want to put speed limit signs up on the Farmers Trail.
Which is the best way to do it.
Well, yeah, they keep telling us the speed limit's 12 miles an hour. Call people out on it if they go more than that. I'm going, well, how do people know that if you don't have a sign?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Your speed. Well, what's the speed limit?
Yeah. And 20, most of the time with bicycle paths, they call it 20. And that's pretty fair. 15 would be a really good number. 12 is pretty painful to ride on a two-wheel pedal assist.
Oh, yeah, but the thing is, you got all those pedestrians, too.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're in a place, it's probably a good idea to slow down a little bit. But they only got that legislation, the pedal assist came from California. And people in the park don't actually hire real lawyers that go into the law and like what's happened around the world.
Yeah.
They try to do the least amount of work to get the most amount of pay.
Yeah.
So they just went to their friends out in California and said, well, what's the legislation there? And unfortunately, that also wasn't very well researched. If they were to go international, like in Norway, their laws are so great because they'll have areas where they'll raise and lower the speed limit on different places based off of what the traffic is happening. Yeah, yeah. And you don't need to, you want to classify it, you want to say that we'll allow motors up to so many horsepower on the trail,
Right.
which that makes more sense than saying a certain style of something, whatever. That's just going to make everything more confusing, whether you're riding 8 wheels or just one. But I don't feel safe enough to be able to. I appreciate you talking with me because you said the Zion Bicycle Alliance.
It's called it's, Bike Ambassadors.
Bike Ambassadors.
Do I look like an ambassador?
You do. You do. Have you told him today that that he looks handsome?
We try to remind him
Okay.
every moment.
Well, it's funny because the first time we're supposed to engage with people if they need help. You know, the first stop I made, the very first stop, was a couple of women that had pulled off to the side, and one of them looked like she was having trouble with her bike. So I just pulled over there and I just said, "Everything okay?" I think they thought I was hitting on them at first.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ladies, I don't have the energy at this point. You don't have to worry about it.
What is your name?
Mark.
Mark. Yeah, thank you.
And yours was what again?
I'm Stu.
Stu.
Yeah, I'm the only guru in the alphabet. There's an S, a T, and a U in the alphabet.
Okay, I'll just remember Stupid Stu. Rolling snow.
Thank you, thank you. I'm actually really smart. I'm a physicist.
There's another guy up here that one of my neighbors that's a physicist. And, I never would have thought of, physicists you don't typically think of as having a good personality. So you're doing good there too.
So kind. You call me the things that I like to hear: that I'm stupid, and that I'm personable and kind.
Even though you don't expect to be.
Oh, I can never remember.
Boy, you're just making friends and influencing people.
Like ambassador,
Absolutely, absolutely.
No, I'm not hitting on you either.
I can't. I don't have the energy or the strength. I have to deal with this.
Pretty fun. Yeah.
Well, go show off.
Absolutely. Yeah, show off me taking the digger, right? This is how you crash.
But I'm glad he's being safe with a helmet.
Oh yeah, everything. Pads, knees, and good personality. That's
There you
really
go.
important part of safety. Goodbye, beautiful people.
Bye.
Be nice to Mark, okay? Yeah! Ah! Oh my gosh. So cool. Yeah, this is no problem whatsoever. Looks like somebody else had a problem back there. There's a tire track that went into the snow. But yeah, this is no problem at all. I don't think I'll be brave enough to do the whole hill, but I'm definitely brave enough to get into some of this trails. This stuff is just so marvelous. One of the recent discoveries about water is that when it freezes, the crystal lattice is organized in such a way that the light is passing through the crystal lattice. Ice, when ice gets hit by the sun, it technically doesn't melt at all. What it does is, if it has any impurities like dust or debris inside the ice, that's what's going to warm up and then cause the ice to melt. And even like here, you can see all over the place that whenever the snow's melting, that it's melting from underneath. It's and that's because the ground heats up and then causes the evaporation. That's why you'll get wet snow underneath, and then when the snow freezes, you'll have it crunchy underneath. When it gets crunchy on top, what happens is you just get some dust that's blowing on top of the snow. Yeah. Oh, but this is just fabulous. We'll get some snow footage here. Yeah. And this is where I'm just gonna stop, get off, and take a breather and relax. Yeah, round 2. And so great. Yeah. So glad you came back. Yeah. Ah. I've also been realizing that wow. Oh. That's so much fun. Wow. Ha. This place is so scary. And it's just sand. Hell yeah. Opa! Opa! Yeah, right? So cool. Let's go over here too. Whoop. Yeah, right? And this is what life's all about. Ah. So cool. Oh, like a Star Cruiser. So much fun. So one of the things that the unicycle shows is that when you have when you are trying difficult, you're probably making it too hard on yourself, because there's not, as far as the movements that need to be done on everything with the unicycle, you will completely, without question, not need to do it very hard. Because I mean, you have stop abruptly, which that's not going to put a lot of force on your body, and you have turns, and you're not going to be doing a turn where you're getting G's on the turn that are much more than stop abruptly. Like stop abruptly, you don't want G's on a turn. Accelerations in any of the direction of your body